Hey, we're back. I know, no guests this week. We've got an interesting subject we're going to talk about. I'm going to be honest, right at the front. I don't know how long we're going to go. All right. I saw this picture this weekend, but before we get into it, I got to remember my live feed etiquette. Everybody who's coming in later on and catching it on the Replay Squad, make sure you hashtag yourself with Replay Squad. You guys have been seriously the backbone forever and a day. I love you all very, very much. We got Courier 6 out here being one of the first ones. My brother, I'm doing well. How are you doing tonight, man? We got King Ginger himself, if I can actually hit the right God blessed button. There we go. And then we got Chris Rayner, who's riding high because I see them damn Baltimore Orioles are doing good yet again. Oh, Chris, I tell you. But still, like I said, I saw this photo, and it really, really, really got me thinking. And I just shared it like 20 minutes ago to my Instagram account. What up, Eric? And we got Blue Collar Worker. How you doing? Like I said, I saw it, and it made me wonder about all these masks that we wear. You know, because at the top, it's got this, how we doing? And it says, I'm fine. But in the background, it's like depression, alcoholism, back pain, money issues. How we try to hide everything when we should be able to talk to our friends and family and go, I'm not doing okay. Because we all hide behind them. I mean, come on, what are the two most common ones, man? Hey, how you doing today? Man, I'm living the dream. Hey, how you doing? Man, another day in paradise. Or one of the big ones that I use is I woke up on the right side of the dirt. When I'm like, oh my God, I'm old. I can't get out of a chair without sounding like a bag of popcorn, Or that trying to get up. I hate the fact I live in like a split level apartment, so the only bathroom is upstairs. So yeah, there's times I'm like, can I make it to the next commercial break? I don't know. But why do we do that? God, how can I put it? I partially get it because you don't want to reveal anything about yourself. Camo, that's good, bro. That is really, really good, And Eric, I know I've been privileged enough to be on one of those other phone calls with you, and you've done it for me, but we should be able to do that, I hate the fact that it's like we're afraid because in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, well, if I put out a post today that says I'm not doing well, what morons are going to run with it and try to destroy me with it, And that's one of the big things why I switched from, I want to get a bunch of people on and interview people and get company owners and do this and to be able to talk about this because I think we need to totally blow that out of the water. I remember my time in the military. You knew when your brothers were hurting and you rallied around them. It may be just something simple as, hey, let's go get a beer. Or, hey, let's go for a run. Or, dude, come on, video games, let's go. Now, granted, in the military, we were like the fittest alcoholics on the planet with some severe emotional issues, but still, you were there and you were able to rally around people. I honestly, for the life of me, don't get why people need to make fake profiles to stalk people. I had a comment pop up on a YouTube video the other day. YouTube flagged it big time, but the app I have, and because it was on my iPad, I saw part of it. It said point blank, how good of a grip are you going to have on this blade when I'm shooting at you? And I know there was more, but when I went to go get it, YouTube had already vaped it. I'm like, are you kidding me? What happened to Jersey Joe last week that I talked about? Why do we have to hide behind that mask? I came from a time where you signed your name to what you were doing. There's that very, very powerful scene in The West Wing. I think it's season 2, where Sam Seaborn is defending Ainsley Adams. And, and he just throws everything off this guy's desk and writes, "You're fired." Sam Seaborn, he goes, "I signed my name to it." I'm trying to raise my kids the best I can to be honorable people and always make your word your bond. But it's those masks. I don't get why we have to have them. And I agree. I've had in-depth conversations with this man. And in the beginning, with all the hell, if you're even familiar with the beard community, and you see, this is what's really, really funny. I get there's drama no matter where you go. All right. You can't go to Safeway or Walmart without there being drama nowadays with some things. The knife community's biggest problem is I like Gerber. I like CRKT. I like this brand. I like that brand. You don't like this brand? You're a moron. Got a comment this morning. I had to tell a dude, look, I appreciate your point of view, but I do these cut tests for a reason. No true knife guy wants to see if a knife cuts paper. Well, good. Move on with your day. Thanks for the comment. Thanks for the interaction. Move on. But it just seems like in the beard community, things get vile. And I don't get it. There's people celebrating a company closing their door. I saw that. I had to go block. I'm actually taking a page out of my good friend Ken's book. Bluegrass Bearded, Ken, your fitness coach, True Life Ken, True Drama Ken, weightlifting coach Ken, powerlifting Ken. I lose track. All right. I'm getting to see it now, and I'm blocking it instantly because I just don't need it in my life. And it's amazing how it's, I don't want to say fake accounts because somebody had to make that account. And they will hide behind there, and they will be like, I hate you. Your channel sucks. You are stupid. I signed my name to everything. We saw it last week on Thursday. I knew I should have kept my mouth shut, but I'm sorry. That enraged something inside of me that I haven't felt in a while, going, we're now attacking dead relatives. Okay. Lowest pieces of humanity right there, you know? Right there. Seriously, low pieces of humanity. But I was just curious about your guys' input about that mask wearing, because we need to open up more. I mean, I've said it before. Remember your grandparents and your grandparents' grandparents? They came from a time where they stored grease cans on the frickin' oven and used that to cook with, shoved their emotions and everything else so far way down deep inside them that they had heart attacks and strokes and died because they couldn't sit there and go, dude, I can't handle this. I need help. It takes such inner strength to realize you need help and go get it. That's why anybody who wants to go to counseling, I support you 100%. And as a veteran, if any of you vets are ever watching this show, you know I've stood up and talked to some of you. You know I've given you the best advice going, hey, look, I know you have fears with the VA. Use these numbers. There's so many resources that are available to help. But all it takes is you going, I can't do this alone. I need this help. I've had to do it. People have called me weak and pathetic because a beard scent profile triggered something in me. But I'm very happy that it did, because I was able to get closure for something that was destroying me for over 2 decades. It seriously messed me up 90 Ways from Sunday. I mean, my God. And yeah, there's also free resources as well. There are so many people out there who are more than willing to help point you in the right direction, help get you going in the right area. Heck, here, let me remove a mask. I told some people this weekend, I've just recently started taking CBD oil. Seriously, I have. I got a vape pen and, well, weed. All right. I've been taking CBD gummies for a while. And no, I'm not taking it to get high. I'm not taking it to do dumb things. This is very mild. Very, very mild. It helps sleep. It's helped with my asthma. It's helped with a whole bunch of other stuff. Whereas you don't need to worry about a Percocet. You don't need to worry about overdosing on, Tylenol. I know it sounds dumb, but take 14 at once and see what happens. There's that mask on. I'm starting down this journey to see what it can do. Because, like I was joking around with my mailman the other day, as much as I love him, and you guys know how much we screw with each other back and forth because he was a Marine, I told him, I'm like, it's easier to go local to pick it up than have to wait for you to deliver it. And he's like, wait, hey, what the hell? I'm like, it's not your fault. The way things move through the post office nowadays, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But still, it goes back to those masks. I can sit there and laugh and joke with him. He's watched my kids grow up. Seriously, he really has. We've swapped stories about some of their stupidity. My kids have went and told him some things. He even brought over a big bag of candy one day because he knew they were out on summer break, and he's like, have fun. But it's stuff like that. And see, right here, Eric is a great source, okay? And he's putting up right here. He'll talk. Hey, there's a name I ain't seen in a while. What's up, Cali Hiker? How you doing, my brother? Long time, man. Glad to have you back around. But we need to get past that and remove those things because everybody suffers every day with something. I don't know anybody who gets out of bed and their life is perfect. Nobody gets up and is like, yes, can't wait to get into work today. Yes, gridlock. All right, Burger King didn't have this item that I love, you know? Nobody's that way. Dude, aren't we all, my brother? Aren't we all? This last weekend was beat down for me left and right, you know? Oh, man, but I really wanted to touch on that because, God, how can I say this? Hey, I love you, Eric. You be well, my brother. Well, that's true, but where I'm living, because this place is partially federally subsidized, can't do it on the property. So you got to be really careful what you're doing. I don't want my kids to lose a house because I was dumb, you know? And that's something I've always been very cognizant of, is making sure. There she is, Lady L. How are you, my friend? I hope everything is going great for you, you know? Well, that's because it's become more accepted. And honestly, I really think a lot of places like Big Farm has figured out they can make bank off it. So that's why it's really gotten rammed through. Just my opinion. Because it was quite an experience going into my very first weed store. Seriously, it really was. These guys were like mad little scientists. I'm like, okay, dude, I do gummies, but I'm looking at doing something different. And they were like, okay, what are you looking for? You looking for a little bit of pain management? You looking to like, in to grow your ass into the couch? Do you looking at like taking a trip? And they were able to guide me into the right areas. And they're like, dude, we're stoners. We don't care. Talk to us, man. We're going to help you. We're going to guide you. So I had like a stoner Sherpa, which was really, really weird. But because I was a first-time person inside the store, I got a great discount. Got stuff that's really been helping. You're probably going to see a video on that too. I don't know. I'm tired of fighting the algorithm. I really am. So I'm going to throw a bunch of stuff at it coming up here to see what triggers what. Because, they subsidize part. Yep. And I have some very, very interesting neighbors who have all kinds of problems. Like I've said before on this show, there was a pregnant chick doing laundry with a neighbor, and like 3 units showed up to pick her up. If 3 units are showing up to pick you up, you have issues, right? So the cops are trying to, get her in cuffs. She's throwing fists at the cops. The cops go to lay hands, and she starts screaming, "I'm pregnant." And I'm looking at this going, yep, just another day here. See if I can pull that up. Call me Faithful Mark. Nice. Like the whole blue and the red or the yellow and the everything. Did you do like the full bomb pop on the top? You see, that's a lame midlife crisis. I was expecting you to sit there and go, look at me. I'm doing porn. I'm doing this. Oh, my God. Look, I'm growing my own weed in the backyard. I'm going to open my own store. It is you, Lady L. I mean, come on. All this is possible, But, yeah, I'm going to be throwing a lot of different things at the channel. A lot. Because, like I said, I'm tired of fighting the algorithm. I really, really am. I will not lie. There's been points with the algorithm I have thought about just closing shop because it just isn't worth it to fight it anymore when you film a video and it gets 4 views. I had that happen 2 weeks ago. It had 4 views its first day, and I sat there and went, wow. Okay, maybe it's time, you know? I live exactly 10 minutes from Canada. Seriously. There's an outlet mall right near me that they love coming down and shopping at. So, yeah, I live 10 minutes from Canada. Well, now that you showed up, hi, G, how are you? Let's start with you now, bro. Triple B, how we doing, man? And oh yeah, that's my little souvenir from the first time using a friend's weed pipe. I actually burnt my finger. It's right there, right there. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's it's legal in Washington State, just not where I live on the property. So, oh, I can't wait for that one. Seriously, I can't. I really, really can't. Hey, Kelly's girl, how you doing, my brother? But yeah, we were just talking about masks that we wear and why. Because I saw a picture and I posted it to my Instagram. I would share it in here, but yeah. With my Instagram, you never know what's going to pop up, and I really don't need a half naked chick coming across my YouTube page. Of course, that might actually improve views. Huh. I might have to go find a spokesman. I'll have her open the show. I know someone I can talk to about that. Maybe that'll actually help views. But no, I was talking about them and why we wear them and how we can possibly maybe get around to not being able to actually admit you should see what's under this. That's all I'm saying. You should see what's under there. This is the good one. You know what's funny is I've actually got Kelly Hugger, you're old enough. Remember when I was doing sporks? I've actually got like 5 more. I have 2 Gerber multi-tools sitting right there. And I have some other stuff like, seriously, the Gerber chunk that's been sitting around for a while. That I've just been like, why? Just why? I don't know. There's some parts of me that have lost that drive to really batch film on a Sunday. You remember when I was doing like 30 videos on a Sunday and going, all right. Nice Scooby-Doo reference, G. Nice Scooby-Doo reference. And yes, I got that one. I don't know. I've got, like I said, the pile of shame is actually sitting like right down there. I've really, really got to start working through that because I found some blades in there that I didn't even know I have anymore, you know? The different, seriously, they get addictive, don't they? And it's like if you get one and they have it in 40 different colors, for some reason your brain goes, I need those 40 colors. And then you're like, oh, there's one in titanium, so I have to go get a titanium one too. Dude, I saw a spork that was engineered by a company that they wanted $200 for. I'm like, no, thank you. No. This one I've got from Outdoor Edge that I've been sitting on forever and a day to do the review on. I think it's, oh my God, what was it? The Complete by Gerber, that over-engineered spork that they did. This one by Outdoor Edge, I think really, really beats that one. You know, it's just, wow. Oh. But yeah, I've got a lot of stuff that is built up. I mean, dude, like flashlights and little kits from Walmart, everything else. Like I said, I'm going to be throwing everything at it. I mean, hell. Kelly Hiker, you remember the Battle Box stuff I used to do? I got in one of their freeze-dried moods from Southern Survival today, which is just their TV show. They call it Trail Chili, but chocolate and spaghetti? Yeah, I'll be shooting that one here real soon. I mean, tomorrow's video is just, I was walking through Walmart on the way to the checkout aisle, and I'm like, oh, hey, look, got a soda. I went, haven't seen that one before. Let's see what that one does, you know? Hey, Mike, how you doing? Hope everything's going well in your world tonight. I got to... See, I didn't like the mullet. I really, really didn't. There was just something about it that just bothered the crap out of me. It really did. And it's funny how, like, You'll think they're dumb, then you start carrying them, and you're like, how have I not carried this thing forever? You know? Like I've got one on my keychain that, it's got the little pry bar with the nail puller. And thank God, yeah, it's got a bottle opener on it, like every freaking thing else under the planet does. I got to include bottle openers and everything. It's got the little screwdriver on the back. I just carry it on a keychain. Man, so many Prego chicks popping up. I wonder if there's something in the water. God. Sorry. Total random. Woo-hoo. Way out there thought. But I don't know. I know there's like 15 of you guys watching right now. Why don't you throw out an idea of something you might want to see, and don't say something good. Because I'll be honest, like I said, I'm throwing a lot. I'm going to be throwing a lot at that damn algorithm. I'm going to get it back on my side sooner or later. I really, truly am. I mean, God, I've got the Ultimate Survival Tips MSK1 Primitive Upgrade I got to film. Yeah, thank you. Boom, thank you. Rush Young, how we doing, our brother? Hope everything is great in your world tonight. Love you tons, Lady L. I really do. You're an amazing individual, and I'm really proud to know you. Seriously. I love our friendship. You're one of those weird friends that I love to hang out with and be like, man, I got to go hang out with her in public sometime just to make people look and go, what the hell is wrong with those two? That would be fun. But, I got other blades behind my OnlyFans. I don't know. I just got to get that thing up again because I'll be honest, I haven't had that drive. And I've said it twice tonight. I haven't had that drive. I got to get it back because I want to get the algorithm back on my side. And yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to get that out because that picture really got me thinking, You know what's funny is I use those sporks more than anything for around the house stuff. Like, seriously, they're downstairs in the silverware drawer. My brother, I am better than I was this weekend. I was having a real crisis of confidence this weekend if I was a good dad or not. And you know how hard it is to sit down with your children and go, hey, am I a good dad? When you're the only dad they've known. And just to sit and listen to their answers. That's going to be an upcoming video, by the way. Really, really is. You know what's funny? I'm glad you say that. We use at different temperatures of boiled water. I think I'm going to do a long form boil and bag review just for you, where you watch it boil. Then you watch me pour it into the bag. Then you have to wait around the 10 minutes. Then you got to watch me stir it and all that other fun stuff. Seriously, Triple B, you've got me inspired to do this. See, I'll be honest with you, Callie. I love doing knife reviews, but those got really expensive after a while. They really, really did. When it gets to be like tax time and you go out and you dump a bunch of money on one blade for a 10-minute review, and then it sits around because you really can't use it because you got to move on to the next one, you tend to amass a huge collection. Kind of like when I got into doing men's grooming product reviews with beard oil and beard butters. You're always trying to chase down the latest one, and yeah, it gets spendy. So I throw a lot at my channel. They were worth it at one point. I won't lie, Callie Hiker. They were really, really worth it up until about their second year, when, in my opinion, they started to go internal to create companies like Grenade Soap Co., Lord and Field, BattleTac. I thought BattleTac had a great start with that karambit, even though the double locking thing I thought was a little ridiculous. But when they started really going internal and it looked like they were trying to just pay themselves to produce boxes, and the boxes got worse progressively, yeah. That was stuff. It used to be Christmas once a month. It'd be like, what am I getting? What am I getting? What am I getting? Then I open it up and go, crap. It's kind of like the PMP prep boxes. Don't get me wrong. I have 0 dogs in that fight. Okay, 0 dogs in that fight. I did a lot with Jason to promote the product. I paid for all of my boxes. In the beginning, they were great boxes, but towards the end, they all sucked. Some of you may remember how I had to wait 3 months to get a box that had 3 flashlights in it. And I was supposed to go, yay, no, no. And I agree. There is always stuff I know I can do better. I know I can. But it took courage for my kids to talk to me. I mean, the cuteness factor, you're the greatest dad ever. I'm like, I'm the only dad you've ever known, you know? But to sit and talk to the monkey and go, am I a good dad? That took courage for him to talk. And I was proud of him for doing it. And I was happy I listened to him. Granted, it was like a 90-10 positive, negative, but I expected more on the negative side. But hey, you know, I think that one is finally dead, period. I don't know if everybody's gotten their refunds. Like I said, zero dog in that fight. That is on Jason, his conscience, and whatever lawsuits people file. I just know that, wow, there's a lot of angry people towards the end of it. He had something really, really cool, and he killed it. What up, Bob Ross? Oh, man. What we were talking about tonight, Bob, and we've kind of gotten off topic, and it's okay, like we usually do on the show, it's kind of like the masks we wear when people ask you, hey, how you doing? And you go, I'm fine, when inside you have a battle raging. And we're trying to figure out ways in some parts to maybe stop that. Because you never know if that person you're talking to can help you with that problem. And even Bob Ross, he's another cool dude. All right. I love tuning into when he goes live. It's really like a Zen mellowing experience. If you're having a bad day, tune in to Bob Ross. He's got the mellow music going in the background. He's painting a little happy trees. Couldn't resist. I couldn't. Oh, I mean, hell. I've got flashlights I got to do. And see, we need to get away from that. In my opinion, we really do. Because holding it all in only destroys you. And that's the hardest part I've had to learn, is to quit going, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, to be able to look at my better half and go, I'm really breaking. Can I have a moment? You know, or being able to talk to a therapist and a counselor, you know, and being able to sit there and go, yeah. See, one of the things I'm really, we watched that 90s show, the Netflix kind of reboot of that 70s show, like way in the future, where Eric and Donna's kid comes to live with the Foremans for a summer. And I love how Eric's daughter, Leia, which, you know, it's Star Wars and Leia, was just going off. And he looks at Red. He's like, Dad. And he's like, you know, I'd love to help you, but payback's a bitch. And my son started laughing, and he's like, that's going to be you. That's going to be you. I'm like, probably. Well, Corey does have that really laid-back lives, which, yeah. And I think the hard part is finding one you can trust. Because when you sit down and you feel like they're just watching the clock, that really takes the air out of the room, you know? But when you sit there and they're engaging with you and they're asking you probing questions, for lack of a better phrase, I think that's when you start to really embrace it and really want to do a little bit better, you know? I agree 100%, Russ. We all do. I mean, we all do. You know, and that's where we've got to start, is with ourselves. And brother, I know you've heard me say this before in lives and videos. You've got to be able to look at that man in the mirror and be happy with what you see. You know, I do this every morning. I look in the mirror and go, you've got this. Get up. Let's do this. Hey, let's get this done. Let's get that done. And set goals. I mean, they may be just little goals like Admiral McRaven's book, Make Your Bed. You got something done. You got one task complete that day. Move forward to the next task. No, but I'll look that up after. Cool. I'll have to check some of those out. I will be honest, one of the biggest things that really, really helped me, Christopher Titus comedy. Because the darkness that kind of surrounded his life and how he can joke about it and laugh about it and bring humor to it, it really helped with certain things, so maybe something you can check out, Christopher Titus. I mean, we got to be able to do better. I'm not talking about, like I said in a video, where you've got a Disney parade of cartoon characters dancing down the street behind you with rainbows and unicorns farting out of your butt. No, but treat yourself better, which is why one of the reasons I call that on Take It Back Tuesday, when I post on Instagram. You're important. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be fulfilled. I mean, go to the gym if you want. Go ride a bike if you want. Take 20 minutes for yourself and just enjoy a cup of coffee. Not this running out the travel mug, trying to screw the lid on, trying to get in the car and go to work because, you got up 5 minutes late, throws your whole day off. Lose 20 minutes of sleep just to sit and go, there we go. My kids hate it on school days. Their time schedule is kind of regimented in a way to help them build that discipline and everything else. They may get up a little earlier Monday through Friday, but it gives them that time to wake up, get things processed, eat a good meal in the morning, take their showers, get everything ready for school, and decompress a little bit right before that day starts. Normally, you guys know teenage boys. If you have them in the house, you've got to get a jackhammer in the jaws of life to get them out of the damn shower. But my girls will play their tablets. We'll talk about, hey, did you sleep okay? Did you have good dreams? How are we feeling today? What do we have going on at school today? Is there anything I got to see? Anything I got to sign? It's that setting them up for success and also enabling them to know they can come talk to me. And that's something that I think we need to do better with other people as well. Coming and talking to them, not, hey, dude, I went out last night and got really freaking drunk. Can I have $100? No, I'm struggling. I need to talk. And that's something I'm trying to teach my kids, is that consistency will lead to discipline. Discipline will lead to success. I never understood it till recently. Okay. I hated it with a passion. A couple of years ago, it started with my son in school. He used to have math, reading, all that stuff coming home from school like we had. But in Washington State, they changed it to, we want you to read 30 minutes a day. And we're not talking comic books. We're talking chapter books and that kind of fun stuff. And I never really understood how it stimulated them. Brianna is reading at a higher grade level than what she's currently in. And her teacher told her, we would like it if you read for an hour every day. Okay, so that's what we're doing now. She hated the fact she was checking Harry Potter books out from the school library and couldn't, when she had to return it, get it right back. So she always lost her place. So for her birthday, we bought her the complete set. She's very happy. It's trying to teach my kids, you do that little extra. You give that little bit more effort, That's part of the thing I think can help rip those masks off, that you do that little bit more. You take care of yourself. There's a great company owner in here right now with Bob Ross. Treat yourself to something from his company. I do not have an affiliate code. I don't have a discount code. He had no idea I was about to say that. Get yourself something different. Try something new. I had a viewer in a comment request that I try that out. Yeah, of course it's not going to focus. It's Sunny Isle. What is that? Jamaican black castor oil, beard oil. 4 ounces for $12. I'm not expecting much. All right. I'm not. But it's something different. Like I said in the video a little while ago, Get outside of your comfort zone. Go take a walk when you're going to watch, I don't know, the news and get angry because everything's bad. We're coming into election season, so guess what? It's going to be tribal warfare again. Not like it's never stopped. I mean, dear God, you want to have a little bit of fun? Go on Twitter, post something pro-Trump. Then go on Twitter and post something pro-Biden. Have fun with that. I don't know, but I'm just going to leave you with this, guys. Because like I said, those masks need to come off. We need to stop lying to everybody around us and telling them you're okay when you're not okay. Because it's okay not to be okay. Seriously, it is. There's so many people who need you here and want to help you if you just talk about it. It's that simple. Talk about it. I sat with my son. Am I an okay dad? Told you guys tonight, hey, I started down this one little journey. I opened up, told you guys tonight, hey, I thought about closing my channel because I think it's failing because I'm fighting the algorithm. Huge things right there, huge things. If I can do it, you can do it. And I'm nobody special. I'm an old dude with a big beard that's got a lot of gray in it that screwed up a channel. That's kind of how I see things, but I'm still having a little bit of fun with it and I'm still moving forward. But treat yourself. Get something for yourself. Do something for you. I don't know, if you're into tofu, go have a tofu bar. If you're a health nut, go have a granola bar. I don't know. Go count macros or whatever, which I still don't know what that is. And one day I'm going to sit down with Ken and go dumb it down to the crayon eater level because I have no idea what you're doing. Sit and have a talk with a business owner and go, wow, I mean, what does it take to do this? The day in, the day out grind. When do you start to feel success? When do you start to feel like you're accomplishing something? I can bet if Bob Ross is still watching, if I ask him, hey, how do you consider your success? He may say one order a day, maybe 5. I don't know. I'm just throwing a number out there. I've had Johnny Slicks on my channel before, and he will be back on this year. He sat there and he said, I remember when I thought 15 orders in a week was big. Now look at him. You've got to believe in you. You've got to remove that mask. You've got to face those difficult choices. And above all else, if you're hurting, talk to somebody. Don't let a temporary problem become a permanent fix. There are so many great resources out there. 988 option 2 if you're a vet. They'll get you help. Talk to your battle brothers. Talk to everything. Talk to everybody you need to. Talk until you're blue in the face and your lips fall off if you have to. Make people see you for who you are and that you need that help, because that is so critical. It's not even funny. Quarter 6, if he's still in here, brother, he told me this and it hit me differently on so many levels. I would rather hear your problem than your eulogy. Lately, yeah, but I'm going to get it fixed. One way or another, I'm going to get it fixed. Because it's not just me. Because the Wargaming channel is doing okay. I'm surprised, actually, by how well it's doing. This one, not so much. And it can't all just be back to when I brought tabletop wargaming and now I can never recover. There's got to be something I'm not doing right anymore, and I want to get it figured out. Because I've worked too hard. I've worked way too hard on this. I think I'm in my 7th year now on YouTube. And I don't want that all to be a waste. But still, on that happy note, guys, we are going to wrap it up there. I'm going to go see what my kids are getting into because I hear a lot of doors opening and closing, and that never makes me happy. The life of a parent, right? I want to thank all of you who have been here tonight for this one. I know these live streams aren't your usual ones and the happy ones and the woohoo, because, man, we talk about, hey, Brewer, thank you for being in here, because we talk about stuff that we need to talk about. If I can talk about it, I know you can. If I can make some changes in myself, I know you can. I believe in you. I believe in everything, Wiley. swear to God, if I can hit the right thing. Thank you, TV. But guys, we have great stuff coming up. Like I said, tomorrow's video is going to be really weird. I'm not sure what Fridays is going to be yet because I haven't shot it yet. I'm planning on doing that Thursday. Because like I said, I've got this thing just to get Triple B and do a long form boil and bag, unbagging and tasting. Just because it's fun when you get these weird viewer requests, you get back and you take care of them. But please remember, I'm serious. If you're hurting in any way, talk to people. If you're suffering, talk, reach out. So many more people are waiting to help you than to hurt you. If I can do it, I know you can. I know you can. Don't let your meatloaf. Okay. But on that note, guys, I love you all. I hope you're having a great day today, a safe day today. We'll see all of you in our next video. Come on.